Hello y'all lovely people, aliens and non-specific creatures. Welcome to today's video, where we celebrate 20k subs. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I appreciate it more than words can tell. You guys always paint a smile on my face. Much love to all of you, and now on to a very chaotic Q&A.
Guys, let's say hello. Bangtan up in this dish. Hello everyone. We're back at it with another Q&A. Guys, introduce yourselves. Hi Army. It's your favorite good boy, back again to answer your questions. I'm Shun Jungkook, but someday I'll be Kim Jungkook. And I'm the international Overwatch playboy. You already know it. I'm your hope, you're my hope, and I hope you got some juicy questions for us. The name is WWH Worldwide Handsome. And I got a bad feeling about this already. I'm Flirtmaster 95 and I'm here to spill the tea. I'm tired and done with life and I was basically forced to be here. I said I'd let him talk tonight. Young Hosiak, keep it together. I'm June, aka the only sane one here. And I'm praying to a god I don't believe in that this won't end in disaster. I'd rather sleep in the closet because I don't wanna die. I'd rather eat Rapman Hyung's food because closets trigger all those feelings about hiding the gay and feeling like I cannot breathe and pretending to like girls but girls scare me and it's so dark and lonely and it smells really weird and I'd rather eat Junie's food because I believe in him. I'd rather eat the food too. Or, do you also believe in me? No. But maybe if your food kills me I finally get to become a rock. The naughtiest is my little baby Satan Jimin. My angel baby Tae is the least naughty. And Jungkook is either a little devil or a little angel, depending on the day. About the memory capacity, they all have the memory capacity of a slice of toast. But toast doesn't have a brain. Exactly. Hey, I'm great at remembering things. Then what did I tell you last night? Something about. Exactly. June, which one of our babies has inherited most of your 148 IQ? I guess Jungkook. I feel flattered Hyung. You may have inherited most, but it's still not much. Well, I for one think Jungkook is quite smart. The boy tried eating a coconut with the shell still on. Wait Hyung, what's wrong with that? In conclusion, none of them inherited more than one of June's brain cells. Of course I know how babies are made. Jin Hyung told me a while ago. He said that babies are made in the baby factory, and then an ostrich delivers them to the parents. It's a stork angel, not an ostrich. Oh right, the stork delivers them. I saw a stork outside our window the other day, so I think he's getting ready to deliver a baby to one of us. The stork who delivered you clearly dropped you on your head while flying. Don't be so mean Hyung. Let's hope there won't be any baby deliveries soon, because clearly we're already busy raising the ones we already have. There is no better kisser between the two. It just depends what you're going for. Yoongi is a very gentle kisser. He always waits for me to deepen the kiss, but once he's assured I'm down, he'll go full force. Hobie is more of an all-in from the start kinda guy. But he can also be gentle if I ask him to be. I never wanted to know any of this. Park freaking Jimin, why in the world would you tell people that? Because the whole world should be jealous of me receiving all the best kisses. Enough. Next question please. I have kissed Tae on the lips, yes. But of course it were only pecks, because as Jin Hyung always says, if the tongue comes in, you're committing a sin. And we're not sinners, but holy children of Nam Jesus. Amen. Well, I wanted to give it to Junie, but I'm scared our god of destruction would spill my sunshine. So I normally give it to Jin Hyung because I know he'll take good care of it. Thanks for being my worldwide sunshine protector Siak Jinny Hyung. Anything for you Hope World. Both Bang PD and I have to put up with the chaos on the daily. But unlike Bang PD, I don't get to leave these crackheads behind once I leave Big Hit. So clearly I suffer most. You love us though, right Rapman Hyung? I'm contractually obligated to do so. I don't stan One Direction. I just think they got some bops. You literally have a secret One Direction shrine in your closet. Yoongi Hyung has a big fat crush on Harry Styles. That's why he stans them. I don't have a crush on Harry. I just think he's an incredibly kind-hearted guy who's got more talent in his pinky than most people do in their entire bodies, and he's also insanely good looking, and he doesn't give a shit about gender norms.
One eternity later.
And does he deserve to be king of the world? Yes he does. And also he has a nice smile and his voice is very soothing and, in conclusion, Yoon Kitty Hyung has a crush on Harry Styles. How come you never say such nice things about Hobie and I? Because you are both annoying as hell. So you'd rather date Harry than us? I did not say that. All I'm saying is that if he wanted to join our throuple, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Look at that. He always says he has no heart, but he's willing to love even one more boyfriend. I'm not willing to share my sugar plum with anyone but Jimin. So in case you're watching Harry, please don't call. Tanny and Holly have been spending a lot of time together recently. So I think they might be in love. And maybe we'll get to celebrate their wedding soon. But Holly needs to first ask me and Jungkook for Tanny's paw in marriage. My angel Holly would never get married to Tae's little monster, so no wedding. Next question. Getting as many hugs from your loved ones as possible. Appreciating the small things, like the sound of rain, a good book and cute little bugs. My meaning of life is being loved by my members and army, of course. Embracing the inevitability of death and hoping to become a rock in your next life so you don't have to deal with feelings and emotions and the world being one big dumpster fire and finding new ways to love yourself every day. Finding light and love within yourself and the people around you. The meaning of this life and every other life I'll ever be living is loving Kim Tae Hyung.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me.
He is the air in my lungs, the heart in my chest, the stars in my sky, and the answer to my every question. I walked in on June reading a book one day, and somehow suddenly my heart decided this was gonna be the man I'll spend the rest of my life with. I guess I knew we were meant to be because nothing feels better than seeing him smile, and nothing hurts more than seeing him suffer. For me it wasn't one moment. I guess I just started realizing more and more that Jin was the person who completed me. Being away from him feels like I'm less myself than I am when he's with me. He's the insanity to my sanity, and the storm to my calm. He may be a crackhead, but he's my crackhead. And June may be a smartass, but he's my smartass. Before I throw up at this sappiness, next question please. My soulmate is of course our one and only hitman Bang, aka Bangster the Gangster. We understand each other blindly, and we always have the deepest chats on our coffee dates. Also, we always send each other goodnight texts, and sometimes we hit send at the exact same time. That is why I'm his favorite. But Hobie Hyung, you told me I was your soulmate some weeks ago. And last night, when I accidentally broke your High School Musical DVD, you said it was okay because I was your soulmate. Well, I have a big soul, so I guess I have 3 soulmates. Next question please. The best fanfic I ever read was the Yoon Min-seok fanfic Yoongi wrote. It was very detailed, and I really enjoyed how he described my body as the epitome of art. It had all the hot and heavy smut, but it also had the fluff. For example, when he described how falling for Hobie felt like falling asleep, because it felt comfortable and familiar, yet you never know if you'll be awakened by nightmares. Park Jimin, shut your mouth. I cried while reading that part. Our Sugarplum is such a talented writer. Yeah, Yoongs is truly the king of metaphors and analogies. Of course I only read that fanfic to appreciate Yoongi's writing, not for any other purpose. I wanted to read that one too, but Jin Hyung said I wasn't allowed. It's 18 plus, meaning it's not for babies like you. And my favorite fanfic I wrote would be the one I'm currently working on. It's a Taekook fanfic. Basically Tae and Jungkook are both trapped in different universes, but by the power of love they manage to break through the barrier. And then they finally get to touch each other, because they couldn't do that before. And trust me, touch each other they do. All night. In various places. Park Jimin, I'm not afraid to spank your Djibouti into space. Not in front of the cameras, babe. Next question please. Easter is the greatest holiday, right after Tamas, which is my favorite of course. Easter means the Easter Bunny is coming to visit. It always leaves me eggs with little inspirational messages written on them. And it leaves me chocolates too. To be honest, for the longest time I thought Jungkook was secretly the Easter Bunny, because he's also a bunny. But now I think the Easter Bunny is just his distant relative. And I think you're both idiots. Shut up, soulmate E. Let the little ones believe. Yes, of course. Queen Liz and I Skyped on Christmas Eve. She sent me a custom-made sword that has August D engraved on it. Ever since Hyung received the sword, I don't feel safe in the dorms anymore, because he is practicing sword dance in the living room. I do it in the living room on purpose, because I hope one of you annoying little shits will walk in and get their head cut off. Well, it all depends on the day and our mood. We do switch. But normally I'm on top. But if I want to be on top, then I just have to say a word. And sometimes Jungkook even asks me to be on top. Yeah, sometimes I just want Tae to take control, you know. I beg your worldwide pardon. We're just talking about bunk beds, Hyung. That's what the question was about. Right. Ah yes, of course Angel. Bunk beds are great. Top or bottom, as long as I get to bunk with Tae, anything is fine. Just dive into the chaos head first. There's no way out once you signed that contract, so you might as well let yourself fall in love with the chaos. And also find yourself a best friend who is at least mildly sane on some days. That's what I got Yoongs for. To be honest, I didn't read the contract before signing, so it came as a surprise to me. Young Hosiak, I've never been more disappointed in you. I didn't think too much about it. I just figured as long as I wouldn't actually say I'm gay, then all would be fine. But I mean, if anyone hasn't figured it out by now, then that's honestly on them. I signed anyway, because I got self-control and my love for music was just stronger in that moment. I signed despite the no exposing the gay paragraph. I thought I'd be fine. And then Kim Tae Hyung happened. I just signed like lol, good luck with that. I'm not gay, so I don't really care for that paragraph. I'm a homoromantic demisexual king and that's that. OMG Hyung, you've found a label you like? Yes, seems like it. I prefer to say he's J-hope-sexual, but I guess I'll roll with it. What about you Tae Tae? Well, when I read the contract I thought that paragraph meant not to expose your cheerfulness. So I signed. And then I found out and was like, well, that's gonna be an interesting time. What the hell is it with people wanting to know about our love life? We're just so cute together that people want to know more, Sugarplum. Well, I'm glad you asked. There is no specific schedule or anything. Mostly we just do things as a trio. We all sleep in the same bed, we go on dates all together and stuff. But there's also individual Yoonmin Soap and J-hope time. Especially with Yoongs and Hobie, because they're also best friends, not just boyfriends. So while I'm with my besties Taekook, Soap are usually hanging out together. But whenever it's just two of us, we always make sure to tell the other person everything we did. Being open and honest is what makes this work. Right. And about kissing, we obviously kiss in pairs, not all three of us at once. We have tried that though, but it doesn't really work. But for sexy times it's always all of us together. Sometimes Yoong says he's not in the mood, so Jimin and I will start and Yoongi just joins in after some minutes because he can't resist. I didn't come here to be exposed, you fucking assholes. We still need soundproof walls, because those three get loud as hell and I must protect Taekook's innocent ears. So Bang PD, please finally send someone to take care of it. Next question, I'm begging you. Clearly I've done the best job, since I'm the one who's constantly making sure they stay alive and out of jail. But I'm always playing games with the little ducklings, so I think I also did a big part in raising them. But it's me who won the Hyung of the Year award, so sit back down. But I won the Hyung of Every Year award, so clearly I've done the biggest part in raising the two babies. Shut up, you are also baby. But are you just gonna forget about how I packed Jungkook's lunch for school every day? You packed it after I cooked it. To end the discussion, Jin did the best and most vital job. The rest pretended to be helpful some days. In conclusion, he's the worldwide parent. You make it sound like I'm a single dad, but I've always had you. We've raised all those 5 rats together. And yet all of them turned out to be idiots. They're adopted. You can't change what's already in their DNA. Of course I like Charlie Puss. Is what I'm supposed to say for the cameras. But between you and me, I don't trust that guy. He hugged Jungkook for 2 seconds too long, so I think he's trying to steal him from me. And I don't like that. Charlie can have him. I'll even send the little mole rat to him. In fact, I'll pay him money to take him. Wouldn't you miss me, Hyung? I'd enjoy life without you stealing my phone. And my diary. And my computer. If Jungkook is being sent away, you're gonna have to send me too. I'd be happy to. Are you sure? Because if Tay-Tay leaves, Jimin will go with him. Okay, then I guess it'll be you, me and Harry Styles from now on. Just be you. The right person will accept you just like that. Even if you leave your socks lying around everywhere and it drives them insane. Play a game of truth or dare and make it go hot and heavy. That's how Jimin and I first started being a thing. Well, I don't really know what to do to flirt. But I know what not to do. Don't wait years and years until Yoongi Hyung exposes your crush in the group chat. If you're in love with someone, tell them. Even if it's scary. It might lead to something beautiful. That was oddly specific. But Flirtmaster 95 approves of all of that. Unique, magical, cutie. Fits no box. Strangest advice giver. Lovely, wonderful, special, soulmate. That was 4 words, you idiot. Maths has never been my strength. Just like anything else that involves using your brain. Tae Hyung in 3 words is boy with love. My little angel. The good boy. Murder. Maybe not murder. But I'd send him a strong worded letter. Letting him know that this sunshine is already taken. No, murder. June working out like that is not good for me. Because he keeps walking around shirtless, and that makes it impossible for me to be mad at him. Daddy June knows how to push Jin Hyung's buttons. Someone please save me from my misery.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
I can't reveal much yet, but Sugar Daddy may or may not be trying to buy the entire Sprite brand for me. So if all works out, I'll soon be the new face of Sprite. Please look forward to it. My favorite moment is the night of our first real date. After Yoongi Hyung had exposed Jungkook's crush on me, Jungkook asked me out on a dinner date. So we sat there in the restaurant he had rented for just the 2 of us. But we both felt very awkward, because I think we both wanted to say 1,000 things, but we couldn't. So we just left and went to the studio instead. There we lay on the floor all night, and we let each other listen to all the songs we had secretly written about each other for years. Like that, we really began to understand how we had felt about each other all these years. Yeah, it was very emotional and we both cried a lot. But we finally got to pour our hearts out to each other. That night we also kissed for the first time. We did. And suddenly I saw the world in colors I had never seen before. Of course it was only a peck, right angels? Of course Hyung. We are holy children. I don't watch cooking shows out of free will, because they stress me out. But sometimes when Jin is mad at me for letting my socks lie around, he'll tie me to his bed with handcuffs and he'll force me to watch a cooking show as punishment. Desperate times call for desperate measures. BTS means love, laughter, home and hope. BTS means family. BTS means life goes on, always. BTS means world domination. BTS means being part of something that is bigger than love. BTS means a safe space for you, me and everyone. BTS means drowning in chaos and loving every second of it. There are no new chapters coming if all these mole rats keep bullying me about it. But we're your biggest fans, Hyung. Come on, Sugarplum. I need some more Yoon Mincy arc fanfics in my life. Sounds like a you problem. Please, babe. I'm not writing anymore. What if I promise I'll top for a week? Then we might have a deal. Why do you like Jimin sleeping on the top of the bunk bed so much, but with Hobie you'd rather be the one sleeping on the top bunk? I will not answer that. Which is why I'll answer for him. Yoongs likes to top Hobie because it makes him feel powerful to have control over him, because normally Hobie is the one who takes control most. And he likes me topping him because normally I'm a sucker for being taken control over. So I guess seeing me in that position is a turn on. Yeah, Jimin topping Yoongs is literally his biggest weakness. And also kinda mine because seeing Yoongs like that is the biggest turn on. I personally also like a top Jimin every now and again, but Jimin prefers to be bottom. Yes, I love letting them both do whatever they want with me. Can you stop talking about this, or else I won't be topping or bottoming either one of you ever again. Have fun trying to resist. How do 3 people even share a bunk bed though? It's really not a problem. We just have a bed with 3 bunks, and Yoongs is normally in the middle while Hobie is on the top bunk and I'm on the bottom one. I never asked for any of this information, yet here I am, knowing way too much about all 3 of these thirsty rats. I think this is the right time to end this mess. I'm truly sorry for what you just witnessed. Any final messages you're dying to share? Stay hydrated, stay hopeful, stay beautiful. Big Boss Bang. Come through with those soundproof walls. Let's hope by the time of our next Q&A Namjoon are finally married. Harry Styles. Hit this Grammy-nominated king up. Please look forward to the Storch delivering a Bangtan baby soon. Stan Meow Meow writes. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm sorry this was such a mess. And I'm sorry too. About what? Well, we can't use any of this footage. Again. Why? We were very professional. You talked about topping and bottoming for like 5 minutes. How is that professional? Don't worry guys. I'll just publish this Q&A on my secret YouTube channel. Ah, the one where you also share our text conversations. Yes, exactly. You do what, Chun Jungkook? This is against the contract, Jungkook. You're exposing the gay by doing that. Don't worry. I'll just say it's fake subs, so nobody will suspect a thing. What a genius.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this chaos, please like and subscribe. Much love, amigos, and until next time.